Hey Soloists, Agent Solo, Matt Rice here. Kreel Manor is what I'm trying to set up on the table right now. I've been wanting to do a playthrough of this for a while now, and it's a dungeon crawl card game, as it says here, by Tristan Hall, HallorNothing Productions, people behind Gloom of Kilforth, Tears to Many Mothers, and of course Kreel Manor. And as some of you may know too, there is an expansion that he's working on in the background, with and more, I think it's called. And yeah, I'm excited to see what comes out of that. They've been talking about a lot of like what new mechanics or what would you like to see, things like that. But anyway, I'm going to focus on Kreel Manor. I know One Stop Co-op Shop and Ricky Royal has done a playthrough with the other two characters. There's 3 characters in the core box. I've also got the 2 expansions, so the Path of the Dead and the Path of Song are the other 2. And they come with more like class-specific cards, but there is some assets in there that I've added to the asset decks, which I'll talk about as we go on. I might do a setup of this, and just a bit of explanation of like the board, what I've got here. First of all, my character, and think of it like as an RPG type character. You've got different slots where you can put assets in. I'm going to do a playthrough of Adventure 2. I've already done Adventure 1. And there's a fair few videos out there already for Adventure 1 if you want to see it. As I said, Ricky Royal and One Stop Co-op Shop does a video of Adventure 1. I'm going to dive into Adventure 2. So my character's already slightly built up. So I've got some assets that I've collected. This is a starting asset. So this is like their longbow takes up 2 hand spots and gives me +1 in a fight action. And you're probably wondering what the hell is going on here. What is a fight action? I've got fight, influence, and sneak actions. And as cards come out, we have to defeat them using one of those tests. So I've got, for example, this is going to get shuffled into my setup soon, but this one's got like a fight. I can't remember what they call it, like a threat or fight power, a value for fight and a value for influence. So I need to do 6 at least fight on the spectral denser to defeat it, or 6 at least influence. And some people might think, how do you get 6 at least? Because you've got these numbers 1, 2, 3 here. This means this is a 3 power sneak at the moment. This is a 2 power influence, this is a 1 power fight. You can get what's called power dice. You can charge up essentially your action. So this eventually could charge up to 5 or something. So that's an 8. However, it doesn't have a sneak value, so I can't use sneak on this. Anyway, we'll go into more detail as we do the playthrough of that, but just a bit of an idea, like cards come out. Essentially what happens in this game, cards are going to come out. We're going to have to use these 3 different actions. You get to tilt one, which adds 1 power, and you get to use one, which uses the full power to go against a threat or something in the shadow, depending on your abilities. And we're going to defeat all the foes. We have to get through all the plot cards. I think there was something else. Oh, and through all the locations, which I'll talk about very soon as we set it up. So anyway, I've got assets on me at the moment. I've picked up these other assets. I've set my dial to 21 because one of my assets adds 1 extra spirit. So spirit's like your health in this game. It goes in the helmet spot. Otherwise, you would normally have 20 spirit for the Night Raven anyway. I think all characters are 20 spirit, at least in the core. Next thing you do, and this is based off last adventure that I did. You pick up adventure. I chose to do Adventure 2C. So it's got this nice little pretty artwork on it. And this is going to be like the bottom card. Eventually we're going to get to the aim of this adventure. It tells you what kind of threats to gather. Because threats are sets of 6 cards with certain keywords. So there's 6 cards for Dark Dungeon, 6 cards for Grim Haunting, etc. This 3+ here means in a 3+ game, yes, you can play this with 3 people. Or more, depending on the expansions. You have to add this one as well into it. But I'm only playing solo, so it's just this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got here. So I'll grab one of them as an example. So you get rid of the set of Lisbon, which will be 5 cards. Generally, it's like a set of 3 threats and another set of 2 threats. Plus, it's a plot card, okay, which will reference what's called a Book of Fables, which you'll need. You'll need, obviously, the rulebook. There's also a Book of Fables. And these are like story passages which will tell you what you gain or what things you unlock as the story progresses. So there's like a bit of a story in the background. So you'll grab all those. I've got Lizardman, I've got the Haunted, Sorry, I've got the Grim Haunting, etc. They're off to the side here. I'll shuffle them in soon. It also asks you to grab Spectral Dancers. They're my 2 foes. And they will go into S2 and S4. What is that? Well, they're story decks. As you set the game, you set up 5... sorry, not story decks. I don't know why they're called S. Shuffle group of cards. You'll set up 5 groups of cards. And this is saying, so there's like, it'd be like 1 through to 5 that I'll set up in a moment. So one of the Spectral Dancers will go into the 2nd group, one will go into the 4th group before I shuffle each one individually, then stack them on top of each other. Again, they're called stacks. S for stacks, I assume. You also notice that when you grab location, I'll grab 3 there's standard and dangerous locations. This one also has 3 standard locations, which I've grabbed from there's a big, thick deck of them. I've grabbed 3 random ones and put them face down. One of them will get flipped face up when we start the game. There's also a setup book of fable, which I'll probably read right at the end of this video. Something to think about as you go off and contemplate whether you want to keep watching. What else did I grab? My skill deck. So you'll use cards as well, not just these powers, but other cards can help boost you along the way. You'll need your mastery, which goes at the bottom of the deck. So every character has a mastery card, which goes at the bottom of their stack. And then the rest is made up from 10 hero skills and 10 class skills. So in your first game, and it's a little bit of deck construction here, there's a fair chunk of skills you can grab. Where did I put them? Fair chunk of different kind of cards you can grab. You can only grab 2 of each card at most, so there's 3 here for different characters, I guess. But these cards like help you along the way, like give you extra influence, or you can lose influence to gain extra sneak, block attacks, things like that. So it's more like manipulating your health around, manipulating draw cards, revealing shadows, things like that. So I've grabbed 10 from that deck. There's also a 10 that you have to grab from your class, which has the, I might as well show you, I could do a reshow, which has that symbol. And being Adventure 2, I've actually upgraded 2 of them. So for example, where is it? There's an upgrade one. I've upgraded one, which is a bit more powerful than some other cards. So I ditched 2 of my hero skills and grabbed 2 upgrade cards as the other one. And I've shuffled them in. So I'm going to give that a good shuffle. Good shuffle up. Put that to the side for the moment. This has to be in order of flight, influence, sneak. It goes in alphabetical order for your first round. I've got that ready. You grab some asset cards. There's a couple of different types of assets. There's ones with silver. They're a bit better. And you shuffle them up. I'm using some sleeves here, by the way, as well, for ease of shuffling. And I've got 2 different decks of bronze here. They're not as good. I guess it's more like, common and uncommon loot sort of thing. Other things to grab. In my case, I've got my second story, which I'll put in the deck. It gets shuffled into stack 4 in a moment. And it's like a choice that comes up. It also sometimes gives you extra things. So it's like a choice that will happen for the next game, stuff like that. Up the top here, which you probably can't quite see, I've got 3 values here, 1, 2, and 3. That sets up your shadows. Because what's happening is there'll be a deck of cards coming this way. When I do the playthrough, Night Raven can attack shadows. Generally, characters can't. They like just let you know what's coming up, and they're generally face down as well, unless you reveal them. What else you'll grab? You'll grab the Lord's Vengeance card. This is like a timer. So once your threat deck runs out, which is the enemy deck that will sit here very soon, once it runs out, this card comes into play and eventually just whittles away at you. It's like the timer to make sure you get through the story quicker. Other things, wound cards I haven't got any yet, which is great. I've finished Adventure 1 without any loss. So if you lose an adventure, you get to replay it, but you take a wound card. And you can only do that up to maximum. I think it's as soon as you get your 5th wound card, that's the end of the campaign. The campaign is 5 adventures long. What else? We've got some of these like status cards as Bold, Shield, and Dazed. They might come out during the playthrough. I'll put them to the side. And we've got the 3 dice, as I said, for each colour. I think that's what we do. Now let's set this up. So what we have to do, made a little bit of room here. So what you're going to do is grab 3, 4, your 5 plots. So you grab your 5 plots and you put them, you shuffle them up, and they start off your 5 decks, your 5 stacks. So shuffle it up, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Your story card goes on number 4, and according to the location, one goes on story 2, and the other goes on story 4. And then grab the rest of all those groups that we're using. So they're all in here. I ought to give them a great big shuffle up. And essentially we just split them as far as we can go, one at a time. So just gotta give it a good shuffle. Yep, there we go. And we just split them across like this, all the way through. Ta-da. And then 4 goes on top of, actually no, we've got to shuffle each one individually. That's number 5, shuffle this one, and then 4 goes on top of 5. 3 goes on top of 4. 2 goes on top of 3. And 1 goes on top, and that's your threat deck started. Put to the side, set the shadows. Okay, shadows, so it's like 3, 2, 1, and then that's with the revealed threats to the right of that once they get to that stage. Yes, there is a nice little mat you can get with this game. I could not afford that. Other thing we do, reveal the first location. So for our first location in this adventure of getting to the haunted ballroom, we're starting at the Moon Chapel of Sombra. And it has like a special action here, which I'll talk about when we do the playthrough. Okay, I'll put that to the side for the moment. Alrighty, now we've got some of that sorted. You get to do a free class skill choice. You get to choose one of your class skills to start with in your hand. I'm going to start with Raven's Tenacity. Lets me draw 2 skills and reveal a shadow, which is fantastic. I'll show up the rest. Put it back down. You also put 1 threat into the shadows. Yeah. And then we get to read, as part of the setup, we get to read B52. So we'll do that from the Book of Fables. We might finish our setup there for that. B52. As you navigate the endless passageways of the malicious Kreel Manor, the elusive whispers of the haunted ballroom beckon you further into the heart of darkness. The air grows colder, and the scent of stale perfumes lingers, filling the now desolate halls. Somewhere ahead, 2 wraith-like dancers await undetected. Well, that's my foes. Their otherworldly performance shrouded in the future chambers of this accursed manor. The apprehension of encountering these ephemeral waltzes teases like a ghostly prelude, a foreboding reminder that somewhere their eternal dance macabre goes on. Begin your adventure. So, nothing special to add, but yeah, that's our setup. All right, next I'll go into the playthrough and get straight into it. Alrighty, Soloists, so into the playthrough here. So as I said, we're in 2C. We've read the setup for 2C. Our aim is to explore this whole location deck, all 4, including the adventure card, which is the last one. So we use sneak values for those, and generally they have like an ability. So this one has influence 3, act, take a breath and pray to the old gods, deal 2 influence damage to 1 threat, or draw 1 skill. And this is, you can do this once while you're here. So you put like a token on to indicate that you've done this. So that's one thing we've got to do. The other thing we've got to do is defeat the 2 foes that are in our deck. Remember there was one in stack 2 and one in stack 4. So we have to do that. We also have to clear out all 5 plots that we've got in there as well. Once you've done all 3 of those, then we can finish this adventure and move on to the next one. The way we lose is if we lose, get hit 0 on our spirit. We've got 21 because we have an asset here. That gives me a +1. I can also flip this. I assume I'm going to flip this. I think I still get the +1. Use 1 additional available action. That's my helmet slot. I've also got a Baron's Apples. Heal 1 spirit swap to position of 2 of my actions at any point. I've also got this starting weapon, which uses 2 of my hands. You can use abilities and actions against shadows. It gives me +1 to my fight action, or just +1 to my fight in general. Not quite sure about that. We've got our shadow setup. And we start with fight in the level 1 slot, influence in level 2, sneak in level 3. With the Night Raven, its sneak is a little bit better. It also deals 1 sneak damage, and it can be to something different as well. And uses sneak or scout. So sneak is, if something has like a green ability like this, sneak is going against that. Scout action lets me flip over things in the shadows. We can also tilt these. You can also use these to draw a skill if I need to. Let's guess if you're probably a bit desperate. Yeah, I think we'll start there. We've got assets ready to go. We've got our deck ready to go. We've got this card in our hand. I think I might stick with this view. That's where the main stuff is, really. What's coming out here, how we're going to flip these over, and our location there. So it'll be some kind of view like this. I may move it around as the playthrough goes through. We do have 1 skill in our hand that we're allowed to have, which is one of our class skills. I'll pick this one. Draw 2 skills and reveal 1 shadow. I think I'll probably be using that very shortly. We also got, in the back of the book, the round summary. So when we're doing our delve, we read a story card. If there's no story cards. Any delve abilities, there is none. Sometimes they're on locations, they could be on threats. Explore a location, so if this has already got 4 sneak on it, which it has 0 currently, I could then move on to the next location. Check for victory, which I'll talk about all those 3 things. Active location effects, there's no effect there, there's an influence 3 act there. Then we go next step, we add 1 threat to the shadow space, bump other threats towards the middle, so we move these forward, 1 comes out here. So this one's getting closer and closer to our threat area out here. That's when we'll start attacking us, things like that. These things can be revealed through different effects, but unless they have something special about them, they won't do anything unless they're in the threat area at the end of the round. We then get to draw another skill. So I've drawn this one, rapid sprint, lose an influence to deal 2 sneak damage to a location. At the moment, when it says power, that means the dice, which I have 0 at the moment. So that can be safe for another time. And then we do our play phase. We can play skills, any number of them, not limited to 1. Activate any abilities that we like to. We can tilt an action, which gives us 1 power to that action in the future, which saves up. We can use an action. And then, the threats attack after that, if there's any that can. And at the end, we discard the played skills. Discard down to 6 skills. Action threats reset, rotate them back at the end of the round. So, not too many steps really. Probably a little bit to get used to to start with, but it's really quite a quick game once you get going. And I'm probably being a bit slow. Alright, let's start this round. I'm going to use this card. Draw 2 skills to reveal 1 shadow. So I'm going to play that. Over here, I'm going to draw 2 skills. 1, 2. So I've got my upgrade 1 hero gains 3 sneak power, add 3 influence to a hero's influence action. 1 hero gains 1 spirit and 1 of each type of power. Both really cool. I've still got this one in my hand. We can now reveal a shadow as well. Let's reveal the one that's closest. So what do we got here? So we'll talk about this for a bit more since this is our first one. This is the Moaning Spirit. It's keywords, it's a threat, and it's undead. We can use a fight action or an influence action to defeat it. Moaning, reveal, add 1 threat, then reveal 1 shadow. Oh, so it's going to move down. So we'll about to do that in a moment. At the end of the round, it's going to do 1 spirit damage to us, and if we defeat it, we get 1 spirit back. What's it say? A wretched spirit sings sorrowful tales of the past. A spectral warden guarding the ethereal threshold. And it's from the Dark Dungeon set. Okay, so the reveal ability, it's going to add a threat. It's going to get closer, and then we can reveal 1 of the shadows. This time, let's reveal the back one, why not? Oh, there's our plot card. So the green means plot. So it's a plot, humans, Celia. So same sort of thing here with plots. This is good to see here. So we've got a threat here. This is a plot. Same kind of thing. I need 5 influence to defeat it or 4 sneak to defeat it. And if you defeat it, choose one option. I could either liberate, abandon, or kill. Sometimes these might have an extra thing saying you need to spend another 3 power of a certain skill, of a certain action. Then use an extra action if able. It gives me 1 spirit back. Cool. Alrighty, so that's in the back pocket there. Use an extra action if able. That 6 and 5 is quite big, isn't it? Alrighty. So what I might do here, I might use my really good card, upgrade card. So it's a fast. So just play it anytime during my turn. 1 hero gains 3 sneak power. Well, that's going to be me. So gaining sneak power, I'm going to put 3 dice value over there. Then I add 3 influence to a hero's influence action. So I'm going to use my influence action. So it's 2 plus 3 from the card will give me 5 if I use it. Once I use it, I'll go back like that. So once you use it, it just rotates back, and that's how things get up the order. I'm going to use it against this Moaning Spirit. 5, I gain a spirit, but I can't gain anything above my maximum as far as I'm aware. So this is defeated, goes to a discard pile at the top. I then get to tilt something. I'm going to tilt my fight to gain 1 power. And it's simple as that. I think that's what I'm going to do there. I mean, I could do that, but I don't need to heal up yet. So I'm going to keep those cards. So then the spirit's threats attack, there's nothing in the threat zone. Then we discard all play skills, so I'm just going to put it in the discard pile to the left. Discard down to 6 skills, we've still got 2 in our hand. And actions and threats reset, so we flip them back up. Good to go, and they don't rotate anymore for that. And then we go into the next round, so it can be as quick as that. Alright, so go to the next phase. The location had nothing on it, so it stays there. We add 1 threat. Whoop. Pretend we didn't see that. So it always goes face down, by the way. I almost made that mistake. We draw a skill. You get this one here. Lose 1 spirit to deal 2 fight damage to 1 threat, which can be very handy. And if I haven't mentioned before, you do construct your deck. There is a recommended construction, but there's not that many different cards you can choose from. I think I showed you in my setup. There's a few different cards you can choose in and out. So it's not too heavy, and that's not like it's a Arkham Horror LCG or Marvel LCG where it's a plethora of cards to choose from. It's nice and quick. We drew a skill, and we're back into it again. So I can't interact with any of these shadows, unfortunately. I don't have anything that reveals a shadow at the moment. But I can reveal this, but it does give me another action. But unfortunately, the only other action I can take is like an influence or influence act here, or some sneak values. Yeah, let's do this. We're going to use our sneak to take this out. So what happens, I've got 6 overall, 3 plus 3 is 6. So use the base 3 plus 1 from here, and it ticks down to 2. It stays on it. And then we move these up, of course. And then got the bound prisoner. So we defeat it. Choose one option. Do we liberate, abandon, or kill? Then use an extra action if able. Fortunately not, but I just want to keep moving things out, otherwise things keep building up. This is one of our plots that we need. Are we going to be nice? Are we going to abandon? Are we the Night Raven? Let's be nice. We'll liberate a B10. So we go to the Book of Fables. We go to B10. Okay, from the cruel clutches of captivity and certain death at the hands of the goblins, you liberate the woman, Celia, her eyes reflecting a flame of anger. Bound no more, she chooses to accompany you, a newfound ally with a thirst for retribution. Celia mutters an oath. Thank you for saving me, stranger. It seems we now have a bond forged in the crucible of shared adversity. By Lacrium's sword, I swear vengeance upon these foul creatures and upon the Lord of the Manor for keeping these wretched beasts in his employ. Either draw 1 silver asset or search the silver assets for the escaped noble. Equip her and shuffle the silver assets. I don't have an ally, so maybe we grab her. This is very good. So I get a permanent +1 ongoing present power to my influence. So whenever I use influence, I always get 1 extra when I've equipped Celia. She also gives me +1 to my current and max health. So I've now got 22 health. She'll go into my ally slot. Actually, there is no ally slot. I better check how that works. Actually, there's 1 ally slot. So I'll follow all ally slots. She should go to the bottom corner to remind me. Beautiful. And this just gets kept to the side, knowing that I've done 1 of the plots. Yes. Let's put it to the side up here. Actually, let's put it there. So we've got 1. All right. What else can we do? We can tilt something for this round. We can do another action, it says. I've only got 2. Actually, now I've got 3 influence. I could do this act here. Actually, it's not a use action anyway. It's just as long as my present power is 3, which it is. So I've got 2 here plus 1 from my follower. So I can do this act. Take a breath and pray to the old gods. Deal 2 influence damage to 1 threat or draw 1 skill. Let's draw a skill. I'm going to put a token on that indicate use it, 'cause it says limit 1. So I'm finding. Do I have a token? Maybe not. Let's grab 1 out. Just put 1 there. Indicate that we've done 1 of that. We're going to draw a new skill. Add 3 sneak to a sneak action. Each hero may discard 1 skill to draw a skill. That can be handy if you've got something dud that you want to exchange out. I still haven't done a tilt, have I? Let's tilt my fight to be 2. Alrighty. There's no threats. I've still got 4 skills in my hand. That's a successful turn. Let's go. Alright, next round. We move this one down. Now it just keeps bumping down. There was an empty space here, so this won't go into the threat yet. It's 1 move off at the moment. We better put some stuff on the location here if we can't do anything else. I think that might be the plan. Draw a skill. Deal 1 influence damage to 1 threat. Return 1 non-foe threat to the top of the threat deck face up. That can be handy as well. Okay, we'll add that to our stuff here. Okay. None of these are really helpful at the moment. We could add 3 to a sneak, but I think we've got enough anyway. We use the sneak. So we've got 1 plus 2 is 3, and then we deal 1 extra sneak damage, which will go towards this. Let me know if that's wrong. I don't think so. So we're going to put 4 on the location, which is what we need. Leave it there, so we'll discover that. So next phase, we'll go to the next location. We'll now tilt something. I guess we'll tilt my influence to try and get that one going. Give it some power as well. Okay. We used all that, didn't we? That goes away. Okay, rotate them up. There's no threat. Now we're going to see some things on the board coming out. It's going to be interesting. Okay. Story, delve, explore location we have. New location is now going to be active. Okay, so remove these off. This one's been explored. There's no special ability for doing that. We flip the new one over. Where are we now? Sentinel Guard Room, Dungeon Fortified. So this takes 5 to get through. Influence 3 act. Deceive the guards by sounding the alarm. Deal 1 influence damage to all threats. That's kind of cool if we get a bit overloaded, so I might save that one for a bit later. Okay. We'll deal a threat. All these move down. We've got one that's going to come out now. So we've got another Morning Spirit. That's where I shuffled this. So reveal, add 1 threat, and reveal 1 shadow. Interesting. So it's going to move down one. This is going to come out. Keep guard. Defeat each hero. Oh, when it's defeated, each hero discards a skill and it does 2 damage. It's nasty, 775. We're in a bit of trouble here, but we'll get to reveal one shadow. Let's reveal the second one here. Goblin Sadist, Delve. We lose a spirit during the Delve, which is the start of each round. Alright. All of a sudden things have hit the fan. Alright, so we're going to get rid of some of these threats. So these 2 threats here are doing me 2 + 1, 3 damage at the moment. This one here, every Delve phase is going to do 1 damage. That was a bad one to reveal for the shadow, actually. Alright, what are we going to do here? I think it might be the time to do this, because we do have 3 threats revealed. So we do have influence 3. We've got 1, 2, 3, plus the 1 extra power from our follower, gives us 4. Deceive the guard, so we could deal 1 influence damage to all threats. We can do that just once, so we're going to mark that we've done that. We're going to put a 1 threat token on all threats. Let's do that. So these stay on until they're defeated, or if they heal. Okay, that makes things a little bit easier. Now, we've got options here. We could defeat the Moaning Spirit, that's doing 1 damage. We could defeat the Goblin, which is also doing 1 damage during the Delve. So, we could defeat the Goblin if we do the Hidden Advance. Or do we just take out the Moaning Spirit? Maybe we take out the Moaning Spirit, but we haven't been hit yet, because I want to use that heal that gives. So I think what we'll do here is use Hidden Advance. Add 3 sneak to a sneak action. Each hero may discard a skill to draw a skill. I think I'll keep. I could have used Shadow Slip, I guess, too, but nothing's too nasty. And I can still use it. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to add 3 sneak. This is already 1. This is 1 plus 3, so this would be 4. I also do 1 extra sneak damage, which can apply to anything. Let's apply it to a location. I think you can apply them to location when you do that. So that's my ability for the Night Raven to get an extra sneak damage. So much for that. 3 plus 1 is 4. That's perfect. Takes this out. This just gets ignored. We take out the Goblin Sadist. It's nothing special. It's just going to go to a discard pile. Okay, we then get to tilt. We can't use a second action. We then get to tilt 1. Do we keep building up? I mean, influence would be easier to take out the Moaning Spirit later on. I could do this. Deal 1 influence damage to 1 threat. Return 1 no-throw threat to the top of the threat deck face up. It retains its tokens and statuses. Maybe we do that. I can play that. Deal 1 influence damage. Let's do it to this one. And then it's going to go to the top face up of the deck. So we've got 2. We'll leave it as 2 damage on top. I think the threat area doesn't matter. Like it's all just one group. Doesn't matter where it sits. I think we'll save the rest of our cards here. Okay, not too bad. And then we're going to take. So at the end of the round here. Oh, we didn't tilt. Let's tilt. Let's keep tilting the fight. Okay, then we're going to take 1 damage from the Moaning Spirit. Go to 21. Okay. Okay, let's reset. Next phase, we move this one across. This guy comes back out. I assume he comes out face up, as it suggests. So I can attack him in the shadows, and I'm allowed to do that because I'm the Night Raven. I think other characters can't attack shadows unless they've got certain abilities. These get discarded, by the way. So we added a threat, draw a skill. Got another one of these. We could use that now to get back up to full health. Cool. All right, next round here. Yeah, I think we might use one. So one hero gains a spirit, so we'll go back to 22. Go up to 22. And then we gain a power of each. This is going to get 1, 2. This is going to go up to 4 now. Beautiful. I think what we do here, we'll use our influence. We'll take this Moaning Spirit out. Yeah. So it needs 3 more. We've got 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 1 from this one's 5. So we're going to need 3 more. So we'll keep the die. Actually, this die can stay. You don't have to use the power unless you need to. So the extra 3 damage will take out the Moaning Spirit. I would technically heal up 1, but I can't. I'm already at full. I think we'll tilt our sneak to go up to 2. Yeah. Discard that. That actually should be switched around. Reset. Okay. Alright, I think we're going right here. So let's keep moving. Draw a threat. This one's revealed. What have we got here? Skeleton Hero. Relentless. Reveal. Exhaust 1 action, become fight dazed. Right. So that's nasty. It does 2 damage to me, 1 heal, and it's got quite good stats here as well. Exhaust 1 action. What action do I not going to use here? So I might use the fight to take it out. Although the fight's dazed. So, dazed. So it's like there's different ability cards, different status cards. So there's either threats can become dazed or I can become dazed. This action cannot be used. Tilt, gain no power, instead discard the stat. So I've got to tilt it to get rid of that card. That is nasty. I think that's what we're going to do. But that means we can't take this guy out. We've got 2, 4, 5 there. Our influence is at 1 plus 2 plus 1 from there is 4. Ooh. I think we might have to cop what it's going to do to us here. Okay, first of all, let's tilt to discard the dazed action. Still getting that. We'll defeat this guy. We'll use the influence, I assume. I'm not sure if I drew a card there either. Yeah, I think I did. Let's use influence. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 is 4. Ooh, I don't think we got enough. Maybe use the sneak. We might have to. So we wasted that 2 influence damage, but oh, that can happen. Use the sneak, so it's 2 plus 2 is 4. Plus 1 extra sneak damage for the Night Raven. Defeat the keep guard. Doesn't do any damage to me. But I don't think we can't do anything about that skeleton here. We really need that fight up. Oh well. He doesn't give me any bonus for destroying it. Sneak goes to the back. We could have used our apples there too to switch to, but I think we'll be right. We've tilted that. Yeah, I think that's as good as we're going to get. So end of this round, we're going to get hit for 2 from the lizard. We'll get into 20. Alrighty, we'll reset. Okay, new threat. Still only the one revealed. Draw a new card. got here? Lose 1 spirit to gain 2 power to any 1 action. Ooh. Alrighty, let's take out this scale tongue. Needs 6 attack. We've got 3 plus 4 is 7, plus the 1 ongoing from our longbow is 8. I think that's what we'll do. Let's do it. So 3 plus 1's 4. We need an extra 2. Take out the scale tongue. We gain health back for taking it out. Beautiful. It goes to the back. 2. Let's tilt. That's on 5, 6. Let's tilt our sneak to get 1. Alrighty. New round. Okay. Reveal. Okay, what's this one? When we defeat it, it's exiled. I might double check that means. Is this card gets exiled? Interesting. What else? I forgot to, just going back through, I forgot to discard a skill. Yeah, it's a bit of a cheat there because I probably would have discarded maybe this one, Heavy Strike. Pretend that I did that. Oopsie. So exile, that means he just gets easy out of play, so when they reshuffle, I guess it's a smaller deck to get closer to the Lord's Vengeance, I assume. Doesn't seem that tough. Alright, so he needs only 4 attack, which I've got. So maybe that's what we do. There's no harm in that. Let's do it. So 2, we lose the 2 power, plus 1 from the longbow as well, and 1 from there. We take out the goblin, it gets exiled, so I'm just going to put it to the side. Exiled out of the way. Then gets shuffled back in. We shall tilt. Our sneak. Okay. Let's reveal. Next. What have we got here? Living Corpse. Ill aura, reveal, lose 1 spirit. Ooh. So we go down to 20. A living corpse, caught in the limbo between life and death, roams the forsaken halls of vacant eyes, betraying a tale of unknown tragedy. Gain a skill. We reveal 1 shadow, deal 6 fight damage to a revealed shadow. Awesome. I think we'll do that. Let's just do it. So reveal 1 shadow. Let's reveal this one. Oh no, there's no there's no fight damage. That was the worst ever. So I guess it's technically still has 6 fight damage, but doesn't do anything. Reveal, lose 1 fight power, then move your fight action downwards. Oh dear. Well, I can't go any further, and I'll lose 1 fight power. Yeah, there's no die there, so that didn't hurt in the end, but I was hoping to get rid of it. Oh, that was a waste. Oh well. What can we do here? So 5 sneak damage, we do have that. We've got 2 plus 2 plus the extra sneak damage that I do. I could also do this. Might do that. Fast. Lose 1 influence power to deal 2 sneak damage to a location. So I'm going to do 1. Let's do 2 damage over here. Just to get through this location a bit more, because I've already used its ability. Might as well do this too. Just going through my cards here. 1 hero gains 1 spirit and 1 of each power. So I'm going to go back up to 21. Get 1 of each power, so that's going to be 1, 3, 2. Yeah, I think this is good. And then we'll do the sneak. So it's 2 plus 3 is 5, and I get 1 extra, which I'm going to put on over here. And then the 5 will take this one out. Beautiful. That's good. We've got a tilt one. We'll tilt fight. I've got one card left in my hand. Discard down. Next round. So that was used. Fight comes back up. Okay, face down, reveal this. Ooh, there's our first foe. Foe, Eidolon. Whirling Spirit, reveal shield. So it's going to get a shield in a moment. In the Del phase, deal 1 influence damage to each lizard man. Overkill 2. So I've got to go do, that's what the asterisk means. If I do 2 extra to any of these, so if I do an 8 or more in fight or influence, I'll get to read that passage, so there's probably something special comes out. Deal 1 damage to each lizard man. Interesting. So it kind of helps in that way. It does 2 damage to me, but I'll get 2 health back if I defeat it. Let's give it a shield. Shielding the threat. The next time this threat takes damage, block all the damage and discard this instead. So it's worth just doing like a basic damage to it. Okay. I assume I could do a sneak damage to it. Curious, because it doesn't have sneak thing here, but I imagine I can still do a sneak. Does it still count as taking damage? I might have a quick look. I'm going to say yes, I can still deal threat sneak damage to this, even though it just means it won't ever defeat it, but it might get rid of the shield. Yeah, something to think about. I've got a draw, don't I? So I've done the reveal ability. It has a delve ability, which doesn't really do much. Draw a card. I can deal 1 influence to a threat. Return 1 non-foe threat to the top. So I can't return the Eidolon back. I could gain 2 of any power by taking a damage, which is kind of tempting as well. So my power's not really that high at the moment either. So maybe that is tempting. I'm aiming to maybe do fight damage to it. And this one's the threat damage. I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm thinking, yeah, so lose 1 spirit. I'm going to use this. Lose 1 spirit, which gives me 20. And I'm going to gain 2 power in fight. Which means 4, so he's on 6 at the moment. I need 2 more. 6 actually is on 7 with the longbow. So next round I should be able to defeat Eidolon, which would be great. This is used. This is not used. In fact, I could even tilt it this round. I guess I'll tilt sneak then if I don't need to. Nothing's going to get revealed new because this is in the shadow still. Yeah, I should be right. I'll tilt this to get 1. Let's use this. So I've got 1 from the follower, 4, 6 against 3. So 1's a waste. I'll keep the 2 on there. I'll defeat the leper. I get 1 health back. That's good news. Or 1 spirit. Influence goes to the back. Yoink. That was on 2. Okay. Refresh. It's going to do 2 damage to me. I do need to take out that shield, actually. Oh man, I forgot about that. The leper wasn't too bad to possibly keep. I could use the sneak to do something else. Bugger. Anyway, next round. Open these up. Nothing gets revealed here. I'll get a new card. Lose any 1 power to gain block 2, which is good. So that will stop. I could use that on this one here to stop getting damage, which maybe that's what I'll do. This is discarded. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Lose any 1 power to gain block 2. I guess we'll lose 1 influence. So we've got 2 block now. I'm going to use my sneak. The 1 extra sneak damage is going to hit this one, get rid of the shield. And then I've got a sneak value of 2 plus 1's 3 if I need to. This has already got 4, so I'm just going to use the 1 on it. If I have an extra 1 token, I do. I'll just flip this over actually. 5 there, so that's fully explored. We're moving on next round. That goes to the back. I didn't lose the power die. We've still got block 2. Let's tilt. I guess we keep tilting fight because it's going to lose a lot in a tick. Alrighty, let's keep it up. Keep them up. We take 2 damage, but we block 2 with this. So all good. Yeah. Could have used my wind helm there, I guess. That's okay. Alright, next round. So this comes along, we're going to get an extra... Ooh, a lizard man. Unfortunately, that happens after the delve. So delve's like straight away. Or story, then delve. Explore location, etc. So actually, I should have explored location first. But anyway, so that's all done. Next location. That's 3 sneak, dungeon abode, fight, 3 act. Bathe in the clear, pristine waters. Heal 1 spirit. You can do it twice. Once per round. Okay. So we add the threat. We gain a skill. Reveal a shadow. That's very tempting. Let's do it. Let's reveal 1 right at the back. Oh, I was using this. Reveal, shuffle your hand into your deck and discard pile, then redraw the same number of cards. Shuffle your hand into your deck and discard pile, then redraw the same number of cards. Okay. Interesting. Shuffle my hand into my deck. So does that include the mastery on the bottom? I assume so. We'll shuffle it up. Interesting. Because it means I don't get to my mastery quicker because it's a powerful card. And we draw back 1. We got the mastery. Play immediately. Discard 1 non-foe threat. Lose 1 spirit, then we exile it. Discard 1 non-foe threat. What's probably harder? Probably this one. Because my abilities can apply to shadow, so I'm going to get rid of the Lord's Guest now. It says discard, so I don't think it's the same as defeating, so I don't get the 1 health benefit. But it is pretty tough to defeat, so I'll get rid of it. We'll get rid of it. And then we exile our own card. Okay. But that means we've got no skill cards in here, which is dangerous as well. Okay. Lizard Man, eh? Become sneak dazed. I didn't read that when it was revealed, which was just then. Sneak dazed. So I've got to tilt it to get rid of this. Okay. Well, I guess that's what I'm going to do. Tilt it to get rid of that. We've got 8, 9 of this. So 3 plus 4 from our longbow. Plus 4 here, so we've got down to 1. That's going to be used. Beautiful. To defeat the Spectral Dancer. So I've overkilled it by 2. I get my 2 health. I think that happens first. Get back up to 21. I overkilled it by 2, so I get to read B102. And I'm going to put this in a special pile over here too to indicate that it's one of the objectives I had to do. Let's go to B102. What have we done here to the Spectral Dancer? So we fought it, we danced the night away with it and defeated it. Okay. To the strings of phantom music emanating from the incorporeal ballroom of the manor, you engage with and stand victorious over the Spectral Dancer. The haunting choreography of the ethereal dance falters briefly to the muted strains of anguished melodies. Your triumph marks a pause in the otherworldly revelry, signaling your readiness to face any remaining adversaries. Draw 1 bronze asset. Alrighty, let's draw 1. So just give it a good shuffle up, because I haven't... Sure, let's get 1. It's a hand. Deal 1 fight damage to 1 threat or shadow. I can't take that one. I'm going to discard that, because I've got a 2-handed weapon, which is way better than that. Yeah, so that's just going to go to the bottom. Alrighty. I'm not going to take that, unfortunately. Okay, that was defeated. What's going to happen here? We're going to take 1 damage from the Lizard Man. Yeah. Okay, so we move on to the next round. Ready these up. We've got no skills in hand, we definitely need some skills. So, story, no stories, delve phase, explore location, we haven't done anything there. Victory, not yet. We could have done this act actually, but we'll do it another time. Add 1 threat, which is good news, just Liz Man out there. We draw a skill, that's our only skill we've got. This should be discarded. And this one, I might play it straight away actually, we do need some more power and everything like that. So 1 hero gains 1 spirit. We gain 21, we gain power in everything. 2, 2, 2. Okay. Okay, what are we gonna do? So Lizard Man, we need to do 4 influence. I think we're doing that. So we've got 1 extra influence from what's that name again? Celia. So 1 + 3 is 4 there already. I don't have to lose any of that. It defeats this. I get nothing out of that. Influence goes to the back. So it still has 2 power. Let's keep strengthening our attack. This gets discarded. Reset. Cool. Alright, next let's move forward through this haunted manor that we're trying to get to. At the moment we're in a bathhouse, which kind of makes sense. The bathhouse needs this haunted ballroom. This should be revealed. It's another one of these goblins. It gets exiled when you defeat it. Does 2 damage. Draw a skill. Use 1 spirit to deal 2 fight damage to a threat. We can take this guy without losing any power here. 2 + 1. Actually, let's do an act. Our present power is definitely well above 3. We can heal 1 spirit. Let's go to 22 because that's our max at the moment. So we use that once. Okay, let's fight. 2 + 1. I'm not going to use my power die 3 to defeat the Mud Runner. Let's add more power to influence. Okay, this goes to the back. Let's keep moving. Brings it forward. We've got another plot finally. It's taken a while. Okay. Okay, what's this plot? What did it say here? Ugh. Secret door. There's a secret door in the bathhouse. So we did 7 fight or 6 sneak. Defeat, choose 1 option. Open it, investigate, destroy it. Then use an extra action. I don't really need the extra action because there's nothing revealed. We'll draw a skill. So there's Sly Cunning again, which I don't need to use yet. And this does no damage to me. Maybe I'll leave it there. So maybe this is a time to get to the last location, perhaps. The Healer Spirit, we already did this round. We don't need to do it again. Or do I just get through it? I'd get to use another action though. I don't want to use this sneak twice. I do have 6 sneak with the extra sneak damage. Especially if I use this. What am I going to do here? Seems like a bit of a waste. Then use an extra action if able. I'd like to take advantage of that. So let's use the 3 sneak. I do have 1 extra sneak damage as well, so I'm just going to do the secret door. Might use it, who knows. I'm just going to explore the fragrant bathhouse. I could have used it to scout the shadows actually. Because there's no rush, still got a lot of cards to get through. Sneak 3. Maybe we'll do that. Still got another health here, don't I? Let's do sneak 3 and reveal this one. Of course. Exhaust 1 action, become fight dazed. Exhaust 1 action, become fight dazed. So fight is dazed. Dazed action, excuse me. So I've still got an option to tilt here anyway. And exhaust an action. I guess I've got to exhaust influence then. So I see what happens there. So hang on, technically these 2, that was after the sneak, so I used it. And this is going to be tilted to get rid of that. Aha. That's how it works. I think that's right. Flip them up. This doesn't do any damage. This is not in the threat zone yet, so it doesn't do any damage to me yet. Okay, but we do reveal a new threat. Ooh, Balgeist, threat undead, psychic assault, defeat, lose 2 power, become sneak dazed. Wow, 8 and 9. Oof, boy. Okay, another one, lose 1 influence to deal 2 sneak damage to a location. Eight fight. 8 fight. It does 2 damage to me each time. That is nasty. At least we can do sneak to this. 2, 4 plus the extra 1 sneak damage is 5, and 1 on there is 6. So let's use that. Take out this obstacle. So this technically goes down 1. Okay. What do we got? So we've done this. Do we open the door? Do we investigate? Do we destroy the door? This Balgeist, I'm trying to think of the role playing here. This Balgeist is on me. I'm not sure if I've got time to investigate. I could open it to get out of there. Destroy? Let's open it. Because maybe I'm thinking, I need to get out of the way of the Balgeist. So we're going to B4. So it goes into our pile of things that we need to do. B4. Okay, secret door. Open. Through the hidden passage, you slip away, leaving your pursuers behind. In the clandestine refuge, a secret door reveals itself. Inside the enshrouded sanctum, you find respite, a momentary haven in the labyrinthine embrace of the old stronghold. Discard the active location, or if it's an adventure location, deal 3 sneak damage to it. Okay, it's not really what I wanted. So this one's gone. We're now into the last location. Okay. We do get to use an extra action if able. And we're not. Although, what we got? We do have 3, 6, 7 fight. I could use that to get 8. I could use that. Yeah, let's do it. We'll use this one. So lose a spirit. I'm just thinking about how this works here. Lose a spirit to deal 2 fight damage to 1 threat. That goes, well, it's used for 2 fight damage. Let's pretend there's 2 there. And then I'm going to use my longbow, plus this is 4. That'll be 2, that's 6. I've got to use 2 more here. And that goes to the back. And that will take out the Veilgeist. Nasty. When you defeat it, lose 2 power. I guess I lose 2 here. And Sneaker's dazed. Wow. At least he's gone, but geez, that was a tough monster. Alright. We didn't tilt anything, did we? No. So that's tilted to get me 2. Comes back up. Used. Alrighty. We should look at this new location too while it's revealed. Influence 3 act. You lose 1 spirit to draw a skill. You can do that once and it takes 5 to defeat this last area. Alrighty, let's move down. Got another plot. The lizard man egg nest makes kind of sense because we spotted this lizard man pretty far away. So it needs 5 sneak. When you defeat it, choose 1 option: protect it, conceal it, and burn it. Then use an extra action if able. Ooh. Unfortunately, our sneak action is a bit dazed. We do gain new ability. Reveal a shadow, deals 6 fight damage to the revealed shadow. To a revealed shadow. Well, that would definitely take out a scale tongue hero. I think that's what we do. We're going to tilt that to get rid of that. Let's use reveal 1 shadow, deal 6 fight damage to a revealed shadow. Let's reveal the back one. Defeat, block any 1 non-foe threat this round. Block any 1 non-foe threat. Oh, so it's a good thing for me. Block, yeah, I get to block 1. Totally 1. Okay, that's pretty cool. I do 6 fight damage. I'm going to take this guy out. Gives me 1 extra spirit back. Sweet, back up to full. No problems with that. I haven't used an ability yet. I could take out this noble guest. I mean, may as well. There's no reason why not to. It can block a non-foe threat, but I'll just use it. Just use the normal power. Keep the die. I'll take this guy out. Block any 1 non-foe threat, not happening. I get 1 extra spirit, which I can't. Okay. We're looking pretty good here. We do have 3 influence still. We could draw a skill, lose a spirit and draw a skill. Maybe I should have done that before. So let's pretend I did that, and then I gained 1 back from defeating the noble. And draw a skill, which deals 1 influence to a threat, return it to the top of the threat deck. Okay. Looking good here, looking good. Okay, let's have a double check where we're at here. So we defeated 2 plots. There's 1 out there, we defeated 1 third, so we're kind of halfway there. And we're down to the last location, so we're almost done that. I've used this ability. Okay, we'll keep going till we get through this. Okay, let's keep going. So, Del phase, nothing happens, we draw. Nothing gets pushed along. Draw a skill. That one's been used. Drew a skill, add 3 sneak to a sneak action. That could be kind of handy here, actually. So I could use another action if able, but seems like a bit of a waste, doesn't it? Let's just do it. So add 3 sneak to a sneak action. So that's going to be 6. I may discard a skill as well to draw a new skill. I think I'll keep it. So that says may. So 6, using that. I'll take this plot out. Choose an option. So we defeat the lizardman in front of, that was behind this. Do we now protect it, conceal it, burn it? I mean, the dancer didn't like the lizardman, did they? Conceal it. Stop them from coming out. I think that's what I might do here. Conceal it, stops any problems. I do actually heal one as well, but I'm at full. So let's go conceal B17. Conceal. Choosing discretion over bloodshed, you carefully conceal the lizardman egg nest. As you prepare to depart, a serendipitous discovery awaits. A glowing shield adorned with an enigmatic symbols. In the quiet aftermath of your choice, you emerge not only as a guardian of secrets, but also as the bearer of newfound defense. The shield is a symbol of silent victories in the dark depths. So we gain shield status or gain 2 spirit. I'm already at full health, so I guess we'll gain shield status. So what's that? Shield hero. The next time you take damage, block all that damage and discard this status instead. So let's just put that somewhere at the top here. So remember, maybe in the very corner. That was used. I can use an extra action, but I can't do anything. I could use an extra action to I could use an action to draw a skill, couldn't I? Do we use the fight? Yeah, let's use the fight. So it goes to the back. And that one gets tilted to go to 3. Let's draw a skill. It's the same card that I just used. I've got 2 of them in my deck. Okay. Ready up. Looking good here. New threat, but they're still all in the shadows. Draw a skill. Lose 1 fight power to gain 2 influence. Okay. What are we going to do here? So nothing to reveal. I could reveal a shadow, but if I use it... I mean, I could do that. I think that's what I might do, actually. Lose 1 influence power. To deal 2 sneak damage. So I'm going to do that. So we're 2 out of 5 there. I could use my sneak to reveal the shadow, but there's no real... I mean, yeah, I can do it. So that's a power of 2, or I could do... no, I can't actually do sneak damage. I could do to here to make that 3. So I've got 2. I can go up to 2 here. So let's reveal this one. Ooh, it's the Spectral Dancer. So she's not as tough as the other one. 5 and 6. Reveal shield. And delve, and they've still got the overkill too. So it's going to get shield. Shield threat. Crosser. Ooh, that's the extra foe that we need to defeat. Okay, we must be in the stack 4 now, which is good. So we use 1, we've got to tilt 1 to get something. So I think we need to get our fight up a bit. For when it comes, we can't defeat it now. We've got, well, hang on. 1, 4, 5, 6. We get 2 more influence. But I can't use it anyway. I mean, that could be handy coming up in a moment. Yes, so let's tilt fight. Beautiful. Okay, let's ready up. Nothing can hit us because they're in the shadows. Alrighty, let's move across. reveal this one. Lord's Guess. Shuffle your hand into your deck. Oh no, because I had plans here. Shuffle your hand into your deck and discard pile. Then draw the same number of cards. I had, what, 4 cards. So everything gets reshuffled. It's kind of annoying, that card. I guess I can see where it's annoying. Does 1 damage to me. Okay, we draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Reveal a shadow. Add 3 sneak. Draw 2 skills, reveal 1 shadow. So I've got a couple options to reveal shadows here. It has a shield too. That's going to take a couple of turns here. I could do that. Oh, that's not foe. Oh no. It's a foe, man. I could put, because it's already revealed, use this to put it back on top. But it is 9 influence, it's a lot. Yeah. I've got nothing to deal. I mean, it could be a separate one, couldn't it? I could deal 1 new influence threat to that and then return that. It doesn't have to be the same. No, it doesn't. Let's use that. That's brilliant. So deal 1 influence damage to 1 threat. I'm going to make it this one. The shield comes off. It's still a threat. Cards in the shadows are both threat and shadows. Return 1 non-foe threat to the top of the threat deck, face up. So I think it can be something separate, so I'm going to return that to the top. It's still revealed on top. Brilliant. That was really good, because now I can absolutely do some damage. 1, 4. Oh, because I lost that card I was going to use. 2, 4, 5. I need 2 more, don't I? Okay. Draw 2 skills, reveal 1 shadow. Draw 2 skills. Cool. That one could be enough to help me out here. And reveal 1 shadow. Let's reveal the back. Okay, when you defeat each arrow, discard the skill. Keep guard. Alright. So 2, 4. I'm already doing 5 fight damage with my bow. Let's lose a spirit to deal 2 fight damage to 1 threat, which is going to be the spectral dancer. So I'm going to lose a spirit. It's going to do 2 damage. Plus 1 from the bow is 3. That's 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Defeat the spectral dancer with overkill of 2. B103, we read, we keep the dancer. Where are we? Yes, 103. When the haunting waltz of spectral dancers unfolds, you will cost and overcome one of the 2 otherworldly figures. As the flitting of their ghostly movements fade, your victorious stance disrupts the eerie dance, the twinkling of incorporeal melodies. Your resilience remains unbroken, poised to confront the remaining threats and secrets that lie beyond the haunted ballroom. Gain a spirit, and we draw a bronze asset. Lovely. So we gain a spirit back. I mean, when we defeat it, we should have gained 2 spirit, but so we're on full. Draw a bronze asset. What do we get? Another 2-handed crossbow. You can use fight against shadows. Well, that's already my ability. So another dud asset, unfortunately. That's okay. Okay, doing well. We could reveal another shadow, but I'm not going to do it just yet because I don't have anything to use. I guess we tilt our influence to make it 3. Ready up, discard all these cards. I'll probably put that on top, just in case we can draw one. Alrighty, we're getting there. We're getting there. So delve, delve abilities. Explore location, we're still If I fully explore this location, we're still got to get the other plots and foes to get victory. So yeah, we had a threat. So these move down. This threat that's already face up comes in again. I believe it's already revealed, so it doesn't do it again. As far as I'm aware, we draw another skill. It's this one back, the diplomatic parley. You willingly sacrifice the clashing of swords in favour of engaging in artful conversation. Lose a fight to gain 2 influence. Okay. Could reveal another shadow, but I don't think I need to. What have we got here? These influence is not good at all here. We're doing 3 sneak. This ability is fantastic. Add 3 sneak to a sneak action. If played on shadow, this card instead adds sneak 5. So my sneak is 2, 3 plus the extra one's 4. I could use this on the Lord's Guest. Yeah, I think so. Let's take her out. So 5, because it's a shadow, plus 2, 7. Plus the 1 extra from the sneak damage. Take it as a Lord's Guest. I get 1 health back, or 1 spirit back, but I'm already at full. Let's get 1 to fight for tilting. All right, ready up. Next round, it comes down. Doesn't get pushed. We get a new skill card. That's discarded. And 3 sneak to a sneak action. And yeah, so we can take out this guy. Let's reveal a shadow first. Back. Lizardman, reveal, become sneak dazed. Oh, perfect. Maybe I shouldn't have bothered doing that. Sneak dazed. Okay. Right. Let's tilt to get rid of the daze. I think we're going to use our influence here, which is 1 from Celia, plus 3 where it's at. We'll take out the Guardian. Don't get anything from that. Okay, we're getting through this ballroom. I could discard it. I think we'll keep everything else at the moment. Yes. Okay, ready up. New threat. Okay. Could add 3 sneak to a sneak action. Each hero may discard a skill to gain a skill. Let's do it. 3 sneak to a sneak action. This is going to be 5. This does 1 extra damage, which I'm going to put on the location. That's 5. Take this guy out. Each hero discards a skill. I get to choose one, I guess. I guess I'll get rid of my diplomatic parley. I'd rather this one, I think, at the moment. Let's tilt this one. Let's get 2. Okay. Sneaks at the back. Discard it. Alrighty, move down. Nothing's revealed. Draw a skill. Reveal one shadow, deal 6 fight damage to the revealed shadow. Let's do it. Let's reveal this one. Reveal, lose a spirit. Actually, hang on. Next time we take damage. I don't think that's actually damage technically. I think that will go through. That's how I read that. Anyway, 6 fight damage will defeat it. I get nothing out of that. we're going to do here. We can use this, Sly Cunning. We gain a power of everything. It becomes a 4, it becomes a 3, and we gain a spirit. And now I'm out of cards for the moment, but that's okay. I guess we could sneak for 1 + 1. The sneak damage is 2. Or, yeah, sneak 1, reveal this. Story card. I'm not sure if that comes out yet. I think when it's revealed. I think it's revealed. I can read it out whenever here. That's how I read into that. What happens at the start of the next round. So I revealed that for 1. I'll get an extra sneak damage to go over to the location. And that one's fully explored now. Just got to get through everything else. I've got a story coming out. I've got, what have I got left? I've got 2 foes, 3 plots. So I need 2 more plots. Okay, and I get to tilt something. Let's tilt fight to 4. Well, where are we? Okay, ready up. These have been used. Okay, story card is first. Read the story card if any. Here we go, we're eavesdropping. In this concealed twilight, your adept eavesdropping unveils an intriguing tidbit. The guards' discussion of the Contessa's necklace, a priceless heirloom, rich in both value and significance. Your thieves' intuition sharpens, weighing the precarious balance of risk and reward. Now at crossroads, you must choose your path, where mysteries intertwine and boundaries between words blur. So a daring option emerges. Carefully study the opportune moment to liberate the Contessa's precious necklace, a high shroud in audacity and precision. Get 4. So that's the next story card, 4. Or you may opt for a strategic patience and moral fortitude, resisting the temptation of riches to pursue goals with razor focus, and at 3. And I also gain the Thieves' Tools, Knight, a Raven asset, and add a threat. Okay. So I've got to make a decision here if I go 4 or 3. Let's go 4. I like to do a heist here. So I think this, I'm not sure what happens here. I think it stays, in a pile here. I've selected 4 and that comes out for the next adventure. As far as I'm aware, I think that's how it works. For now, I also gain the Thieves' Tool Knight Raven asset, which is in the special set here. Thieves' Tools, there it is. So I get to deal 1 sneak damage to 1 location obstacle 5 times. 1 sneak damage to 1 location or obstacle at 5. I assume you can do it more than once per turn, per round or whatever. And that's in my second slot. I've got 2 of these bag slots. So that's great. That's pretty good. Okay. We then add a threat. Alrighty. And then it's next round. Nothing can hit us, so we add another threat. Still nothing going on. We gain a card. Draw 2 skills, reveal a shadow. That's fantastic. Let's do that. Draw 2 skills. 1, 2. Lose an influence to gain 2 sneak. Gain 3 sneak power. Add 3 influence to a hero's influence action. That's really good, that one. I like that. Reveal a shadow. Let's reveal the back. It's a plot. Is that our last plot we need? No, I think we need 2 more. 1, 2, 3. We need, yeah, there's 1 more we need. Choose an option. We could lift. Fight 5. So yeah, this is where it's interesting. So you go 4. You need to have a present power of 5 after you do that one. So it's interesting. So you might do one than the other. Or you can destroy it. So you can lift it, unlock it, destroy it, then use an extra action. Gives me a health back. Ooh. Well, my fight's pretty high. My fight's actually 8. If I can... No, I can't. I was going to say if I can boost my fight just a little bit more. So what I might have to do is tilt it and make it for next time. I think so. Let's tilt it. We get a 5. We might draw a skill with something. My sneak. I don't really need my sneak much at the moment, so let's tilt that to draw a skill. sorry, use that to draw a skill. I could also deal 1 sneak damage, which, even if I draw a skill, I can still deal the sneak damage, which I need another token for. Sneak damage on it. In case I want to change what I'm doing here. Could be. Anyway, we're drawing a skill. Add 1 sneak to a sneak action. That's, yeah, it's kind of meh. Alright. Discarded. Move these across. Let's reveal. If you defeat it, you can block any one of foe threats. That's a nice one to have there. Okay. So I could do sneak, keep my fight really high. But then that would be the reverse of what I want, because I want to be able to use an action here first, then go over there. It's okay. What have we got here? We got 1 fight plus 3 is 4, plus 5 is 9. I think we're good. So let's do our 4 to use it with our base set of 4. Actually, that's really good. We're easily smashing this one. So we definitely now have a present power of like still 9, because we're still sitting. Oh no, it's going to be down here. But we still have a present power of a fair bit. We still have a present power of 2, 5, 7. As far as I read into that. So we can read B19. B19. Oof, what have we got? Yeah, I guess we're lifting. Portcullis lift. Beneath the weighty portcullis, your sinews strain with Herculean effort. With each laboured breath, the iron lattice yields to your implacable strength. Your heaving grunts fill the chamber, a testament to your determination as you defy the formidable barrier, emerging on the other side victorious. A hidden witness gasping at a spray of might. God blimey! Footsteps skitter off into the black darkness, but you are too tired to give chase. Deal 3 sneak damage to the active location or reveal a shadow. Though we're definitely revealing a shadow. This one. It's not a good one. During the dull phase, it'll lose a spirit. And that's okay. So we're going to defeat this guy. Probably influence. Yeah. The influence. Alrighty. And then now we're going to take some damage. Unfortunately, we take 1 damage from them, I guess, so we're going to block that with a shield. And then reset. We're almost there. We've got both foes. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 plots. So almost there. Now it's the Del phase, we'll take another damage. So if this one goes through. And we move that one forward, new threat. Okay, draw a card. 3 sneak to a sneak action. Okay, a lot of sneaking going on in my set of cards at the moment. Add 3 influence or hero's influence action. I don't need that. Because they're both 4. Yeah, there's not much here. I'd rather switch out some cards here. Actually, this is the situation where I needed to switch out some of my skill cards. Let's use my influence. I've got 4 influence already, so take this person out. We can block anyone on throw threat this round. Unfortunately, the Goblin says this is next round, the Delve. I do gain a health back though. That goes to the end. I still got the 5 power, which is great. Let's add 1. Do I still need snake? I don't know. I guess we'll add 1 to the snake. We're ready up. Next phase, Del phase, we're actually taking damage. Let's draw it out, reveal. What are these guys? 9 and 8. Defeat, lose 2 power, becomes sneak dazed when defeated. Ooh, they're nasty. I'll draw a card. Add 3 sneak to a sneak action. Okay, all this sneaking going on. +5 if we take that one out. I would rather take that out. We do have 7, 8 fight. We have 6, 7 influence. I could do this. Play that. Add 3 to a sneak power. Make that 5. Add 3 influence to a hero's influence action. So this is going to be a, so with my allies, that's 2 + 5, 7 + 3 is 10. -8 is going to leave. Hang on. 1, 2. I need 6 more. I've got 3 here. So take off 3. Yeah, sorry, 2. Whew. Defeats this guy. I'll lose 2 power from something. Let's lose it from Sneak. And Sneak becomes dazed. But I'm just going to tilt my Sneak to get rid of the dazed. Alright. Alright. Don't think I can do anything else there. Delphi is going to lose another spirit. Down, down, down. New card here. Okay. Draw a card. Lose 1 spirit to gain 2 power of anything. I'm definitely going to fight this guy. So I've got 3 + 2 more. We'll take him out. See you later. Let's tilt our influence. We've still got 5 cards, so we're good to keep moving through. Let's roll through here. Delphi, nothing happens. Reveal. Oh, another one of these Balgars. Oof, it's getting tough at the end here. This Haunted Hall, they know I've defeated their foes and coming at me. Draw a new one. It's one of those cards, which I'll spend right now. Gain spirit, 1 power of everything. Okay. What do I want to do here? Do 7 influence damage. I've got 1, 3, 7 at the moment. I guess we'll do that. Yeah, I think we will. So 1 from that, 3, 7, that's gone. Take out Balgeist. I lose 2 power of something, so let's lose 2 power of Sneak. It's dazed, but then I'm going to tilt it to get rid of dazed. Okay, we're doing okay here. That's been used. Got 5 cards. Oops. This is the last card. So we're going to have to reshuffle here in a moment. Unless this is the plot. Oh, it's not tilted. No, it's not. If you defeat it, we discard a skill. Okay. Arg. I think we need to use this. Add 3 sneak to a sneak action. Which is fine by me. I know I do an extra sneak damage, but there's nothing I can hit with it. Each hero may discard a skill to draw a skill. I think that one's a bit dud. Or even this one, because the location's already explored. So let's discard that. Draw up. Okay, cool. Alright. We're going to use the sneak action to got an extra 3, so it's 3, 6, 8. So I'll save my power here. This will get defeated. Each hero discards a skill. We'll discard this guy. Let's get influence up 1. Okay. That was on 2, I think. Okay, now we've got an issue where we've got to reshuffle. I'm actually out here. So what happens now? This is like our timer. Now they've got to reshuffle. this gets shuffled in, and when it gets revealed, it cannot be blocked, discarded, defeated, confronted, or affected by any ability. So it's like my timer. It's just going to keep doing 2 damage. So we shuffle it in. We're looking for that one more plot card here. It must be these last 3 cards. Okay, so I don't think we lost it at all. So we've moved forward. Put one here, reveal this one. Murderer. Defeat, exile. Draw a card. It's again block 2. We don't need that at the moment. I think we're good to just hammer this guy for 4. So we've got 1 + 3 is 4. We keep the 4 die actually, which is great. He's got it out. He's exiled. I think I should have exiled another one actually too, but when it pops up, I'll automatically exile if it pops up in the last bits. Tilting wise, let's tilt influence. Let's get these up. Yoink. This was a 4. Bring them back up. There's nothing else I'm going to really do here. Okay. Where's our plot? Must be the very last card. Let's go sucky. Reveal. Become sneak dazed. Dazed. Whoops. My sneak is dazed. We draw a card, our last card. We get to reveal a shadow. Which I want to do now actually. Let's reveal a shadow, which would be, this one surely is the plot. It is. So we need 8 influence. Oh wow. Haunted statue. It's not a threat. I can't put it back on top. I got 1, 4, 6. I could get 8. Yeah, let's do it. Lose 1 spirit. So 20 to gain 2 power in any one. I'm going to make that on a 4. We'll then use it. So it's going to be 1 from the ally. 4 + 4 is 8. We get to choose one. We're going to purify, smash it, or pray to it. Let's purify it. It's our last thing we need to do here. Sounds like something that you do at the very end. You purify to it. So let's go B40. Drawing upon arcane understanding, you embark on a ritual to purify the haunted statue. Symbols and incantations weave through the air, a symphony of mystical sonics converging upon the malicious energies that cling to the stone. Following your ritual, the cracked, decaying stone is restored to its pure white marble. The once haunted statue stands before you, cleansed at last. Deal 3 influence damage or 3 fight damage to 1 threat. 3 influence on that, thank you. That one's gone. So I don't get any damage here. I would tilt this to undaze that. I think we're good here. It's discarded. And then technically we do a delve. So how we finish off here, we technically do a story card if there's any, which are in delve, we explore, and we've got a victory. Because we have 5 tokens on this, we have 1, 2 of the foes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plots. And that's what we needed to get through the manor. We'll finish off by reading Defeat B88. But I'm glad we got through relatively unscathed actually. But still pretty fun. Still some tactical choices that make there. Haunted ballroom explored. Amidst the haunting walls of spirits in the manor, where shades pirouette in eerie elegance, your journey weaves through the spectral tapestry. The haunted ballroom, tormented by the motions of a bygone dance, yields to your determined stride. As you depart the ethereal reverie, the undiscovered spectre's applause lingers, replaced by beckoning whispers of your next destination, veiled in mystery and waiting for your advance. Resting from the exertions of your arduous expedition through the citadel, your path now unfolds into 3 distinct options. The shade-striped war barracks are believed to be gathering a place for lizardmen, amassing war supplies for the Lord's army. By venturing into this militaristic realm, you may uncover strategic information about the enemy's preparations, potentially gaining insight into their battle plans. Or, the vast armory of Tenklor is where the Doom armourers tirelessly forge weapons for the Lord's army. By exploring this expensive arsenal, you may discover potent weapons or gain insights into the craftsmanship of the Doom armourers, potentially enhancing your own arsenal. Or we go to the Memorial Pool of Narius, now claimed by cantankerous nature spirits, offers a serene yet mysterious ambience. Exploring these enchanted space may involve vexing riddles or provide insights into the sprites that have been taking residence, potentially offering guidance. One hero heals a wound. I didn't talk about wounds. So if you fail an adventure, you gain a wound, which is like a small issue that you could grab that, you know, hurts you. You're allowed to have up to 4 of them, and the 5th one means you failed the campaign. Then 3, I don't have any wounds. Then 3 paths light held, so we can go to 3A, 3B, or 3C. I'm thinking 3C. I don't know. I've gone from the haunted ballroom. I think we'll keep at it with the spiritual quest that we're on. So we're thieving some jewelry as we're going to the Memorial Pool of Narius. Well, thanks for joining me, Solace. Quite a nice story, dungeon crawling card adventure here. And, I'm liking the tactical choices each turn that you have, and it can be quite quick. I'm probably a bit slower than some people here. Like some people really probably shuffle along. But yeah, quite fun. Building up my character well. I like the card deck, the deck that I've got at the moment, and I just like how it plays so far. It's quite fun. Though I'm only 2 adventures in, but I hope you enjoyed the adventure 2C of Kreel Manor. So, Souls, till next time, to crush your gaming thirst. Play solo.